Hello folks, and welcome to Culture Dime. Today we're going to be going over a new segment called 6 Tips. And this is going to be a continuing segment, and like the title suggests, it's just going to be 6 tips about a specific subject that we've chosen. And today's subject is 6 things every vehicle owner should have. So when this list was made, it was more or less to keep in mind of things or items, tools that would make it a lot more easier for people on the road, on the go, in case of emergency, and sometimes to make things safer and easier. So first up is going to be something very simple, but a lot of people might not have one, and that is a simple gas tank. So this is a simple gas jug, has a nice sealed nozzle for pouring the gas. You could usually stuff the top for the scent of the gas depending on how far you're taking it. Nice handle to carry, holds about a gallon of gas, that's about $3 or so. So if your car runs out of gas or you need gas for something, these are really handy to have on the road. So second up, we have something a lot of people don't really consider, a fluid funnel. And these are very handy for when you need to top up your fluid. It's good to do a fluid check every once in a while. These aren't expensive at all. This one has a very long nozzle, so you can reach those fluid lines in lower in the car, especially if you have like a bunch of things in the way. It has a little shift inside there, so you don't get any kind of debris when you're adding fluid. And yeah, these are very nice. Now the third tool I'm going to recommend is a bit specific. It's a tool set, but not just any tool set. It's an automobile tool set. You could find these in a lot of auto repair stores or hardware stores. It has tools specifically for your vehicle. So over here you have like an adjustable wrench, you have open-ended wrenches, you have the interchangeable heads for your adjustable screwdriver, magnetic screwdriver. Right here you have a gas pressure gauge for your tire pressure gauge. That comes in handy a lot. You have different, size ratchets and everything like that. This is the adjustable screwdriver, interchangeable head. You have a locking pliers. This is a gap gauge, which I'll go into detail in another video. And yeah, you have different locking keys and everything like that. So this is going to be very useful. You'll find yourself using it a lot, and I'd recommend you getting one. So coming in at 4th place, portable air compressor. Now these things are small, compact, they're simple to use, and they come in handy a lot, especially if you say have a flat or even just basic maintenance on your tires. Now this model that I have here is small, compact. It has a air pressure gauge on the top, a digital one, a handle for carrying, and on the front has a light. So if you're doing at night, right here is the on and off switch, very simple. It has the cords. One is the main power cord and the other one is the cord that you plug into your tire. I'm going to show you how the tire one works right now. So the tire cord is relatively a short cord, and most of these are usually powered from a cigarette lighter, so the power cord is usually the longest. So you just screw this on here, and once you screw it on, it locks. So you'll hear a little hiss and it'll be on securely. And once it's on, it'll give you the reading of your pressure. So let's cut it on and see. I plugged it in already. And if we go down here, we can see it's on. It's giving me the reading of my tire pressure. Now for each car, the tire pressure recommendation is usually different with tire size. You see the light is on. It's a little LED light, which is very bright for in the night. So just going to try and cut this on right now. And you see it moving. Now it's shaking a little because it's not flush to the ground. It's on the cords a bit. Still not flush. Okay, so you don't see any movement. It has little rubber shocks. You can see the tire pressure going up, and it's keeping a steady reading. So just let it run and we're good to go. So next we have a very important one, jumper cables, or more specifically a portable power supply jumper cable. So this is a portable jumper or battery starter. That's the base of it. You charge it, you plug it in to charge it, and it has these nice cable attachments, nice and smooth, so you don't have to come into contact with the contact parts that come into contact with your terminals. Okay, it goes on nice and snug. Red is the positive, on to positive, and black goes on to negative. So you just clip them on there. You could go inside and start your car. Now what I like about this is it has this little light system, so green light means that it's on correctly and red would be it's in reverse. So you could just check that to be sure. I have seen a lot of cars where you have a lot of tight spaces and this fits right in. And finally, last on our list is the 4-point tire iron or tire wrench. Now these are usually made with the 4 most common sizes for a tire nut. Some of them come with the 4 points that are all tire wrenches, and some comes with an extra point, or one of the points being, a slit to get your hubcap off, depending on, your type of tire. But I would recommend getting either one. I prefer the 4 points, but they just come in handy. Not much to it, but they're good to have. You don't have to change them out. They have the common size, so even if you change cars, it most likely it'll still have your size. So it's a one-time purchase and it should last you a good while. So this is the end of the video. I just wanted to say thank you again for being here for my first 6 tips video, and thank you for tuning into Culture Dine. So until we meet again, stay safe.